You did go from being excited to calm really fast.
Why are you talking into the microphone?
Because I know. I saw you looking over there. I know.
I did. And we're recording again.
You will not get me. You will not get this.
You're on your guard now.
There's too many times that you got me already. I can't.
Well, I think that's going to be my thing. It's like a calling card.
There you go.
What was that term you said again?
Saspy.
A saspy?
A saspy.
It's a beer.
It's like a I think it's short for sarsaparilla. I think that's what.
I thought sarsaparilla was root beer. Though.
Yeah, I think that's root beer. I think it's like a slang term for.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, I think I got a cavity.
Oh.
I feel it in my molar. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
I will say Busch does. Like, of all light beers, I think that Busch probably has the best light beer.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously agree. I know if I switch it up and have anything else, if I have 2 or 3 of them, I'll have a little headache. If I switch.
You get a headache?
If I switch, I think my body's just so accustomed to the Busch lattes.
Do you ever drink Coolers anymore?
Yeah. Yes, but my brother likes Coors Light, so he'll usually. I like full Coors. That's actually my preference.
Are those in like the old tan bottles?
Yeah, they're tan. You can get them cans now. They're usually in the glass bottles too. Those little short red stripe looking glass bottles. They come in too.
I don't know that I've seen those. Are those like the brown?
Yeah.
They're still brown bottles.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. I actually like that a lot. They're just not as common to find, I found. But so if you had to guesstimate what percentage of the game you played so far, you would say.
How many stars do I have? I need 50 to get to the last stage. I think it's 50. Is it 50? Or is it 70? It might be 70. So whatever percentage that is. I'm not going to do that math in my head. Did you start a timer, by the way?
Of course I didn't.
Gosh, damn it, Brian. You dumb bastard.
You're right. Okay.
I never know if we should, like, light swearing. Like,
What? Light?
I'm going to call it light swearing.
Light swearing. There you go.
Tier 1 swearing.
Yeah.
I consider
The tip of swearing? Just
here's my theory with swearing. So there are 3 tiers of swearing. You've got your typical Okay, I'll stick with the first ones. Okay. Ass, hell, damn, ass.
Does fall on that?
Is number 2.
That's tier 2.
Unless you're talking about actual
What if you add bull to it, like bullshit?
Ooh.
Does that?
Are you talking about literal? Like it's sitting on the ground? Like, look at all that bullshit. Look at the bullshit on the ground right there.
Yeah. No.
And I'm not talking about like the crap that your kids are leaving all over the floor.
Yeah, no, bull crap.
Yeah.
Is that a tier 1 or tier?
I think that's tier 2. Huh. I'm considering that tier 2, and the is in tier 2.
That one's got a lot of power behind it, though. If you say
it's got a real good
real
to it,
sting.
You know,
you can really emphasize the beginning.
Yeah,
It
really comes into play. And then there's, I think the F word is in its own category, which is,
that's the highest tier of that's.
And I would dare say the C word is in there too.
The C word is one of the most controversial ones.
Oh yeah.
To drop. I didn't even. That's the last one I learned.
The B word.
What age were you when you heard that one?
I couldn't even tell you. I really can't.
That was the one I learned last. For some reason, that one escaped my radar all the way till middle school. And
I think I knew it, but it didn't. It wasn't like a swear word. Like your mind never goes to that one.
No, yeah, English people use it all the time.
Oh, they love
Yeah, that's
like,
one of their.
That's like their ranch of swear words.
Yeah, it's yeah.
They put that crap on everything.
It seems like that's how they end sentences sometimes.
I watched I watched a lot of clips of it. It's some gangster movie. I'm trying to think of who's in it. Like I think Tom Holland. No, not Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Not Tom Holland.
Tom Selleck.
He played Bane in the Batman movie.
Oh.
Tom
Bergeron.
No, not Tom. I'm Tom Bergeron.
Tom Selleck.
No, not Tom Selleck. What else was he in?
Tommy Boy. No.
Oh. You're just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he was in. Yeah, he played Bane. Is that Peaky Blinders? Is that?
He was Venom. He was in the Venom movie.
Yeah.
He's the main guy.
I've not seen those new ones, but yeah, I know.
Oh, you haven't seen Venom?
No, those look like they're good.
Oh, they are good. Okay, I will say, second one, the Carnage one, little dark. It gets a little bit like, ooh, this is, it's like an episode of Criminal Minds.
Oh. I feel like things in general have been gotten more dark these days, or lately.
Yeah.
Like I started a new show, and didn't get very far before I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like this one. It's like The Sandman. It's called The Sandman, I should say. And I caught a scene from it somehow, and it was about this guy that was living forever. And I'm describing it very poorly, but I'm like, oh, because it reminded me of like there's a vampire movie from the 90s with Tom Cruise in it and Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Secrets of a Vampire or
Interview.
Diary of a Vampire? Interview with a Vampire.
Is it an interview or is it
Yeah,
diary?
it's Interview. It had that feel like where they keep going through each century and they're still alive, and you start catching up with them over hundreds of years, and some of them with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I started watching it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is it. This seems to be pretty dark. And to stop watching it.
I'm trying to think of. I had a show like that recently too. Well, I watched The Boys. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
The one on Amazon?
Yep.
That one was like, I don't know, it's good, but it's so effed up that you just, after a while, you just go, oh boy, I don't know if I should be watching this anymore.
Really?
Well, it's very gory.
Was it? I thought that you made it sound like it was kind of like a comedy.
It is in its own way. It really, I don't know, it is kind of a comedy. I mean, it has a lot of funny moments, but it's, for the most part, it's pretty just screwed up. It's
huh.
This one? Yeah. I don't know. There's just like a lot of people's heads explode, and they do a really good job of animating the blood and the gore. Like, to the point of where you almost become numb to it. And it's like, I don't know if I should be numb to all this.
Right.
Entrails and, you know, other body parts that just keep flying out. But yet you get engrossed in the story so much that you're like, I gotta know what happens next. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Huh. You said The Boys?
The Boys, yep.
You said that's on Amazon?
Yeah. What was the other one? Invincible was pretty good too. That's that cartoonish one. They've been making a lot of memes of the dad in that. It was he's got a mustache and he's a superhero. He's like, think, Mark, think, like this. And he's sticking his fingers into his nipples. Like, and so people have been using that for memes and.
Oh, The Boys, they're like superheroes, aren't they?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, where all the superheroes are bad because they abuse their power.
That's right. Yeah, that one I should watch. That one's been out for a while. I like picking up shows that have multiple seasons so I can watch it for a while.
Yeah, it's season 4 is coming out next year, this year.
Oh yeah,
It's coming out
Invincible.
soon.
I've seen. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, because once I got done with the third season, I kind of was like, okay, I think I need a break from this for a little bit. I need something tame.
The shock of it.
Yeah.
The shock humor
Yeah.
got old.
Yeah, it just got very. I don't know. You start to feel numb.
Yep. Yeah, you don't even get phased by something that initially was like, oh gosh.
Yeah. And when you binge a show so hard like that, you kind of like when it's done, you feel like there's like an emptiness in your life.
Yeah, you're like okay.
You've been way too consumed with it for so long.
Yeah, you're like, I need to spend a day outside, like reset.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we watched. The wife and I watched Saving Private Ryan last night together.
Such a good movie.
Yep, I like to watch that one
I
every
like to
couple
call it
years.
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Yeah. Saving Ryan's. Yeah. Yeah, that's. I forgot that movie was all the way back from 1998.
Wow, it's that old already?
Yep, that was back when. That was Matt Damon's second year. Like he had made.
Didn't he do Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting. That's when Ben Affleck and him wrote together and then like kicked off their careers for the most part. And then Matt Damon went straight into
career. I feel like Ben Affleck has not done a lot of. He hasn't done anything noteworthy in a while. I know he did Batman not that long ago, but.
Yeah, but they already like switched Batmans since then. Or they came out with the one that's got what's his face, the darker one.
Oh yeah, with the guy from Twilight.
Yeah, don't remember his name.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I've watched that one. I have not seen the one Ben Affleck's in.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
My favorite thing Ben Affleck's done is that meme about him where he's smoking a cigarette outside and he's got the face of like. and they make a ton of different memes out of that one.
To the face.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Batman.
Like waiting to go back into your job, but you got 3 people waiting for you, and then everything's going bad, and there's just him smoking a cigarette.
Oh, I did all of them already. I thought there were 7. Shoot. Okay, going back. What was I gonna say? Okay, so you watch Saving Private Ryan.
Yep. Yeah, we've been on kind of, especially my wife. She's been on a kick of watching war movies. She's pretty big into like World War II stuff too, which is great because I always enjoy watching that stuff.
Have you seen Fury?
Yeah, with Brad Pitt.
Oh,
that's a good one.
It's my second favorite Brad Pitt World War II movie.
What's the first one?
Inglourious Bastards.
Of course. Yep. Yep. Shame on me.
I love that movie.
Yep.
There's so much about that movie I love.
Yeah.
All his lines are just fantastic. Quentin Tarantino's a genius.
Yeah, we've talked about that. I don't remember if
have we?
We've talked about that on the pod on here before, but
you can call it a podcast. It kind of is. It is. It's a podcast. Do you think I can get this? Do you think I'm gonna miss and shoot off the edge?
I'm gonna bet you're gonna shoot off the edge.
Oh man, these are so sensitive.
You have to time it to land right on the.
Oh!
Whoa!
First shot.
That was impressive.
Okay, I think I got all of them in that one. Yeah, we'll double check. Yeah, I got them all. Crap. Now we get into the harder stuff. What's your favorite Brad Pitt movie?
Oh, yeah, my favorite. Well, they're all actually like Interview with the Vampire is pretty good. My favorite one's Fight Club, for sure. That's another one I like to watch every once in a while.
I've seen it once.
Really?
Yeah,
How long ago?
it's been a long time.
You should rewatch it. I don't know why I think it's good. I don't know.
I think I'd appreciate it more now. I didn't care for it much when I saw it. Maybe that's why I just don't care to go back to it.
Sure.
No.
I thought he was pretty good in World War Z.
Oh, that is good too.
I thought he was good. He has a smaller role, but it's in The Big Short. Have you watched The Big Short?
That's the baseball movie.
No, that's
Moneyball.
you're thinking of Moneyball,
Yeah.
but The Big Short's the one with it's all about the '08 housing. It's the recession and the housing market crash. It's got Christian Bale in
I
it.
don't think I've seen that at all.
Oh, I don't know if that's your cup of tea or not, but it's I think it's a really interesting movie. It's got Steve Carell in it. Plays one of the main characters, and it's got
That
Christian
seems like a really weird combination. to me.
Christian Bale, and then Brad Pitt's in there. That one's just worth watching over and over again. So it just makes you mad about what the banks do. And the
There
level
was,
of incompetence and just money grabbing people were doing, and just completely crazy financial practices.
What's the other one is?
We just watched
You were saying-
Dumb Money. That's a similar concept to we went out to the movie theaters and watched it.
What's it called?
Dumb Money. So you remember a couple years ago when there was a Reddit thread where this guy was basically caught on to the fact that all the big
That
companies were
GameStop, wasn't it?
shorting GameStop.
Yeah.
So the average investor, everybody had Robinhood and were on this Reddit thread where they call it dumb money because the big investment brokerages and mutual fund, they all don't think the average investor can sway the market because they dump so much money into it, they can influence it.
Yeah.
And this time around, enough people put money into it and made the stock go up when the companies were banking that the stocks were going to keep going down, and they were going to short the stock. And anyway,
Yeah.
I liked it.
I remember when it happened and like thinking, "Oh my gosh, you ballsy bastards!"
Yeah, there was some corrupt stuff that took place with that too. That it seems to just get forgotten about, and swept under the rug. But anywho, that was another riveting episode of
Oh, it is.
Smart
We're like at
Donkeys.
18 minutes. I didn't
Yeah.
even realize it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Yeah.
So, Smart Donkeys.
Smart Donkeys. Nailed it.